Hello and welcome to Friends with Deficits. I'm your host, Adam Sultan. It's November 17th, 2019, and this is episode 17 of the NaPodPoMo series, which is National Podcast Post Month, which means it's an opportunity for podcasters to post every day for the month of November. So 30 episodes, 30 posts, whatever you want to call it, for the month of November. This is number 17, as I may have mentioned, and I have writer's block. I knew it would happen maybe in the back of my mind. Every day has been a challenge to think of what I'm going to produce that might have something or other to do with the show Friends with Deficits, and most of the time I didn't care and was happy with whatever came out or whatever ideas I'd actually planned deliberately. But today, I've kind of given up for the day. I basically had a brief idea or another, and I realized, you know what? It's okay to have no idea at all. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just a waste of time for myself and my listeners. But I figured I might as well talk about it, since some of this month is going to be just about live real-time processing of what it is to be a podcaster. I had an idea that I was going to do today about ASMR, which, if you don't know, is Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow if you're interested. But I wasn't feeling it today, and I wasn't really sure that I would even be able to do that or know what I'm talking about. So without that, I could certainly have posted an outtake from another episode. I could maybe interview somebody, call somebody on the street, what have you. I'm just kind of tired of it all. I got through the halfway point, and that was pretty celebratory and fun. I don't know if you listened to episode 15. Sang a little song about being halfway there. But now I'm just like, I'm not done exactly, but I'm done worrying about it for the day, and at the same time, I feel a sense of remorse and shame and just uncertainty, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and why it needs to be public. I'm also participating in NaNoWriMo, which is where NaPodPoMo gets its name, NaNoWriMo National Novel Writing Month. So I'm taxed with trying to write 50,000 words this month. Am I going to make it? Probably not. But am I writing every day? Yes. That's good. And I've had plenty of writer's block with that stuff too, since I have no idea where I'm going. But interestingly, I have no idea where I'm going with this too. So it's basically the same thing. It's just that I was a lot more comfortable in the audio realm and just my own comfort with taking chances. However, this time around, I'm just, as I've already stated, not feeling it. I apologize. I know you've expected some interesting things from me. At least I hope you have. I hope you've been listening to all the episodes, because they are different from each other. But this time around, all I can really do is just gently let myself not have any idea whatsoever, and not even try to go with that as an inspiration to come up with something. While you, I don't know, you listen, maybe you'll write in some ideas, maybe in the comments somewhere, what I can do from here on. In fact, I did ask some people. I asked my patrons on patreon.com/friendswithdeficits. I had a couple ideas from that, which I may pursue. But again, I think if I had any kind of takeaway or message to give others, it would be allow yourself to fail, and also allow yourself to not do anything. That's kind of important sometimes, because we spend so much time just trying to get things done and trying to complete things and trying to perfect something and trying to improve something, trying to get something, trying to get rid of something. So maybe we can just abandon ship the ship of constantly trying to get ground under our feet and just hang out for just a little bit in this place where nothing seems to be happening, and yet everything's happening at once. I could almost just let the tape roll, the figurative tape, roll for several minutes, but you'd think something was wrong with your podcast, or you would just be frightfully bored and listen to something else. So you can just imagine that I'm in a mood where I could let the tape roll for several minutes. But rather than that, I'm going to let the tape run out and call it a day. Not a failed day, but I guess you could say a day with the writer's block where I just allowed it to happen. And I hope you do too once in a while. Allow it to happen. Not necessarily try to push through, but just see what it's like when you allow things to be as they are. This is Adam Sultan for Friends with Deficits, signing off. See you with an idea, I'm sure, tomorrow. Bye.